The Nigeria Police Force is the primary law enforcement agency in the country, and a responsibility that large requires strategy. One of the strategies which the force has employed is the creation of a Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, which is the highest investigating arm of the Nigeria Police. The function of this department includes investigation and prosecution of serious and complex criminal cases within and outside the country. To simplify this responsibility, the department has been divided into sections, which include administration, forensic science, and special anti-robbery squad, which is our focus on this episode of Big Story. You're welcome. I'm Imi John Mekwa. The Nigeria Police Force, which is now to be called the Nigerian Police, is designated by Section 194 of the 1979 Constitution as the National Police of Nigeria with exclusive jurisdiction throughout the country. With a staff strength of over 370,000, the police was formed with the vision to make the country safer and more secure for economic development and growth, as well as to create a safe and secure environment for everyone living in the country. A police officer is expected to act as an official representative of government who is required and trusted to work within the law. The officer's powers and duties are conferred by statute. The Special Anti-Robbery Squad is one of the 14 units under the Nigeria Police Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, with the responsibility to arrest, investigate and prosecute suspected armed robbers, murderers, kidnappers, hired assassins and others involved in violent crimes.
Current restructuring of SARS as carried out by the Inspector General of Police, IGP Ibrahim Idris. There is a Commissioner of Police here in Force Headquarters who is in charge of SARS operations nationwide. And the Commissioner of Police reports to the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operations. And every state command, we have officers in charge of SARS. Some of them are Assistant Commissioners of Police, some of them, others are Chief Superintendent of Police. So that's the structure. So once there is any case, just from the name, armed robbery, violent crime, kidnapping cases, they are given directives, they look into it, and they carry out their investigations.
However, this unit of the police has faced a high level of criticism in the last 1 year, and social media, especially Twitter, has been a place of expression for many Nigerians, as ENDSARS has trended many times. The campaign, which started about a year ago, has individuals who have shared pictures, videos, and recounted their experiences. The stories find life outside the social media world. Mr. Williams has had an encounter in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, in November 2017, and is still too scared to speak about the incident freely.
In November 2017, I was driving around somewhere in Port Harcourt, and I think they call it one of the rules in Port Harcourt, and I saw this man, and quite an advanced man, and he was being molested by the SARS unit. They had stripped him of his clothes, and they were beating him up. People watched from afar, and while I drove by, I just thought to myself, would it be fair that tomorrow this man sees himself on TV or on a video on YouTube, probably Facebook, naked, or his kids saw their father in this condition? So I pulled over, and of course I had, by virtue of being a guy, I move around a lot, so I had some fresh clothing in my trunk, and I popped it, I came out, I got his shorts, he's quite big though. I got one of my biggest shirts and I gave to him. I went there and I gave to him to put on. And while I was doing that, one of the SARS guys came and hit me. That why would I do that? They told me to stop that. I should live here. Who am I? Am I a journalist? Am I a lawyer? You know, and all of that. I said, I don't need to be any of those things. First of all, before I will become a lawyer or before I will become a journalist or any other thing, I am a human being. And this man is a human being like me. And so that's what I'm giving to a human being. I'm standing for a human being. And before I knew it, I was hit on the face. My glasses was broken. It hit my glasses off my face. I brought out my cell phone and I tried to video and they slapped my phone, seized my phone, you know. And they cuffed me, tried to put me in the van. I struggled for a bit, but I discovered that, of course, I couldn't struggle with all of them. And while I was struggling, I kept chanting and yelling that people should record this, people should record this. But of course, they were everywhere threatening to shoot. So everybody was scared. If they tried to bring out their phone, you know, even people that were trying to do so from afar, they were being observed. So nobody was really doing anything. I was put in the van and off we went. And however, along the line, it only occurred to me that it's best I don't get to their station. So I tried to liaise with them before we got there, and I had to pay to get myself out of the situation. I think I paid about 30,000 to get myself out. That's after much talk and much beg.